I want to get back to YouTube. I really enjoy it. I just feel like I've been off it so long, I don't know where to start. But I think I want to incorporate beauty and a little bit of lifestyle, pretty much everyday vlogs, my life as a 40-year-old mom, as a housewife, a mother with kids that's in the military, and just kind of sharing my journey with you guys. I think one of my issues, well, not really issues, is that I'm very introverted. I don't have an issue carrying the camera with me when I go places, but it's opening up for me that I sometimes feel can be a challenge because I'm very private with certain things, some things, not all. But I want to start YouTube over. I don't even know if I'm going to keep this in the vlog right here. I switched out my camera lens and I like this better because I feel like it's a whole lot easier for me to carry the camera. It's not as heavy. I have one that's like 11 by 22. This one is my wide angle camera, one that I used a few years ago when I did my makeup tutorials and stuff, but I'm like, why not just use this for your vlogs, you know? So like I said, I have my equipment. I went out and I bought an SD card, one of those 256 gigabyte SD cards. I didn't get the 4K one. Right now, I wanted to start off with this to see how I do with vlogging. But yeah, I have my headphones on because I was listening to music as I was working on something. And I have my natural hair out, guys. That's another thing that's big for me. Normally, I will have my sew-ins in, and I don't really wear my natural hair out that much, but I've been enjoying it. I've been wearing it like this for a few weeks now. My only issue I've been having is that, look, if I hold my head down, you can see like the streaks of gel that I have in my hair. When I'm outside, I don't know what it is that's doing that, because I put gel like all over my hair. So I don't know what these streaks are. I'm probably gonna get a little bit of edge control and try and see if I can get that to go away. But right now, because I just took my braids out, I wanna take a break from extensions, just probably for like a few more weeks, maybe 2 more weeks, because we have an event coming up that I need to plan for and figure out what I'm going to do with my hair and everything. I'm kind of trying to catch y'all up because I didn't record. I really wish I did, but we did like a little family outing last weekend, and we took the boys shopping for school clothes, school supplies. They had already started school like the middle of August, but we had only got them a few clothes, and we wanted to kind of just get them some more like shoes and some more clothes for school. So me and Amari decided to get our ears pierced. I got my 4th hole pierced. This is my 5th piercing, but I got my 4th hole pierced right here. And then Amari got his re-pierced. He had it pierced last year, but then it closed on him. So he asked if he can have it pierced again. And he's about to be 15 in October. He gets straight A's, like he's very attentive in school. Really, really great kid in my opinion. Both my boys are. So I was like, you know what? He does a good job. Let's go ahead and let him get his ear pierced, right? So he got both of them pierced. So I got some Q-tips today from Walmart so that we can use it for like the cleaning process to kind of clean the holes, to clean both of like our earring holes and stuff. We had ran out of our other Q-tip pack, so I got that. I also grabbed some what do you call it, tank tops, like the one I have on now. Let me see if I can show you. The one I have on now I got from, so you can see my tripod is sliding down, but I got it from Walmart. It's their No Boundaries line. I also got some white ones, but I went back today to get the white ones, and they marked it down to $1. So I know they're really trying to get rid of those tank tops and stuff because they're trying to push a lot of their fall clothes out now. So If you have a Walmart close to you, go out there, check like their junior section. If you have kids that are like teenagers, and or if you're just like kind of a smaller mom like how I am and you can still fit a lot of the junior clothes, check it out. A lot of the clearance are marked down because they're trying to push a lot of their summer stuff out, not only for Walmart but a lot of other stores as well too. I noticed they do that. Really quick right now, I'm gonna go ahead and make the boys lunches. I like to make their lunches because even though the school serves their lunches, they may not necessarily like what the school has. So I always want to kind of give them that option to be able to have something to eat. That way they're not hungry all day waiting to get home and starving. And with Mari being in high school, you guys, this is just it's so different for me because I'm so used to both of my boys going to one school. Now that he's in high school, I'm getting used to just a whole nother campus for him, a whole new routine. They're getting ready to start sports. He had his first like kind of off-season basketball, I don't want to say practice because they're not really on the team yet, but they just kind of had like workups for that yesterday. And he didn't get home until like 8:30 I picked him up 8:30 last night. We didn't get home till like 9. And that's just something new for me. I'm used to that schedule when it comes to like basketball season. Middle school last year, they would have been finished with like their practices and stuff by at least 6 o'clock, or 7 at the latest. So with him like being in high school is just so different, you guys. If you have high schoolers, you already know this is new for me. Our oldest is in college. My bonus child is in college. So I didn't get to experience this part with him. So for dinner, I'm probably just gonna make like pizza for the boys, and then I'll make probably like some chicken wraps for me. I have been on a gluten-free diet probably for a year now. Been very strict and hard for me to find things to eat. So if you're gluten-free, if you're kind of borderline vegan, let me know some of the options that you eat. I'm for the most part dairy-free except for butter. But my lifestyle changes have been something that I'm still trying to get used to and incorporate in my diet as well. Speaking of being on like a gluten-free diet, I went to ALDI and I found these Simply Nature chips. These are like their tortilla chips. And of course you can use them for like salsa and stuff, but I eat them as just like a snack. Very, very good. I like them, but they're gluten-free and they have sea salt in it. I need more chips and more like dinner options and dessert options. There's a girl on YouTube I follow. I forgot her name, but she does all vegan foods, like cooking and everything. Morning, y'all. It is the next day and I'm in the middle of just getting dressed really quick. I just have on one of my little tanks that I got from Walmart, and because it's supposed to be like 98 today, and I do need to go run errands, so I'm trying to get ready really quick. My earrings, when I first got this pierced last week, it was fine, but it's starting to hurt now, and I think it's because I've had my headphones on. And if you have the Beats, like the Beats 3 headphones, they Like the earpiece is a little small, so it kind of hurts a little bit when I have mine on. For my deodorant, I'm using the Donna Karan deodorant. I like the way this one smells. It's the Cashmere Mist. And then for my fragrance of the day, I'm going to go in with Gucci Flora. Let's see. It's still early. And I did just recently buy another of the Fenty. This is probably my third container. This is the Fenty Skin, the Butter Drop. I really like this one. It's great for summertime, but I feel like now that it's cooling down, like in the morning for us, because it's still 100 during the day, I feel like it's going to be even better in like the winter or fall. And I just like this because when I get out the shower, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm a little dry. I'm really dry when I get out the shower. So I'm one of the people that have to really like moisturize the second I get out. Otherwise, like I'll be like itching, scratching or whatever. So I'm going to put this on. It smells so good. And it's nothing like a new, fresh, like refill when you peel it back and it's like, you know, I've already started using it, but I just love it. So I don't know. I might go by Sephora today. Probably not. I was just there last week. But I do want to go ahead and get another one because I always like to have a backup on me, you know, just in case. That's just how I am with everything that I like. Like the deodorant that I just showed you, I already have a backup for it. A lot of my other products I do too. That's just how I am. When I really like something, I get a backup because there have been times when I've wanted something and it's just not restocked or in stock yet. So for my hair, basically, I just put some edge control on it. So hopefully it won't have like that streak. If so, it's not really, hopefully it won't have like that streak or anything on it. But I need to put some, hold on y'all, let me set y'all down again. Let's see, I think I'm probably going to bring this jacket with me. It's a little chilly right now. It'll warm up later. But I think I'm going to put this on. I'm a little cold now. And then, what else do I need to do? My ring. I need to get some chapstick and stuff still. I will. But my plans for today are to, I don't know how I forgot to tell y'all. Hold on for a second. Let me see if I can set y'all up. Kind of hard for me to show you the whole thing. My whole outfit. Should have done that in the room, but yeah, I'm probably end up going to take this jacket off anyway. But okay. So while I'm putting things in my purse, let me just explain to you what happened. So yesterday, y'all, I don't have y'all propped high enough, and I need to get what you call it. Okay, but yeah. So yesterday, after I dropped the boys off at school, y'all are crooked. I went to do like my normal routine in the morning. Normally, I'll kind of just like wash the dishes that are in the sink. I'll take a shower and then get started with my day. So yesterday, I did that and I noticed the water was cold. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just go out to where the water heater is. We have settings on our water heater where I can change it from like warm to like hot, very hot. So I changed it to hot. And that didn't make a difference. So I didn't notice till later on that afternoon that the water was still cold because I went in to like kind of wash like the lunch dishes and stuff too. And the water was still cold. So later that night, I went outside and looked and I noticed that the pilot light is off for the water heater. So that's the first thing I need to do today is go over to the front office and see if I can have somebody come out to the house real quick and fix that because we need warm water. Like me and the boys took cold showers yesterday and I'm already over it. Like it's summertime, it's hot over here still, but I don't want to take cold showers. Like I had to heat up water on the stove for my youngest son so he can kind of just wash up, but no. So I need to do that, and then I also have plans to go to ALDI today. I need to pick up a few things from there, and then we'll just kind of see where the day takes us. So I'm gonna change out my battery so that I have a new battery for you, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. Go to the front office to see if I can get them to send someone over because we need warm water. And it's Friday too, so I'm really hoping they can get it done today because a lot of times they're gonna be like, it's gonna be like, there we go. A lot of times they're like, it's gonna be like 1 to 3 business days. So I'm hoping that's not the case today because it's, you know, we need our warm water. So we'll do that first, and then we'll go to ALDI. I love going to ALDI. I love seeing the snacks and stuff they have too. I made it to the office. I went inside, put a request in. The girl there, she's so sweet. She said normally it does take 1 to 3 business days, but she said she'll go speak to the manager right now and see if someone can go over there and turn the water on for us. Guys, in the midst of doing that, I cut my thumb. I don't even know how I did that. Between, right here, yeah. Between coming to the office and trying to submit this, I don't know how. I don't even have anything sharp. But they gave me a Band-Aid. So. I'm going to put this on. There we go. We're good. Oh. And Ryan, he's out on a trip. It seems like stuff like this always happens when they go. So hopefully we'll be able to get our warm water today. Alright, now that we're done, I'm going to probably put y'all away until we get to ALDI. ALDI is like a 45-minute drive for me. Okay. Alright, so we made it here to ALDI. I'm gonna put my jacket back on. I took it off because it got a little warm in the car, but it's a little chilly. And it's cold in ALDI too sometimes, especially near like the frozen section. So, on my drive here, I just was thinking about today, and I felt myself kind of like getting in like a little funk as far as like, you know, like the water heater, small things, you know, me even just cutting my thumb, not even knowing what I cut it on, but it was in the car, and I'm hoping I didn't get blood on anything because this interior is so light. But anyways, it's little stuff like that that I felt kind of affected me a little bit, but I'm just kind of like, you know what, Chris, pull yourself out of it. You were able to at least put a work order in for somebody to look at it. They did say someone could possibly come today, if not tomorrow, the latest. So, I don't know. I've just been a little frustrated because I haven't been able to take like a real shower in like 2 days now. This will be going on the 2nd day, I guess. So, but I love my showers. Like my showers are like my self-care time. I like get to relax and unwind. I'm one of the people that take a shower in the morning in order to get my day started because I'm not a coffee drinker. So my showers are kind of what wakes me up. And then I also take a shower at night. If it's really hot during the day, I'll take it in the middle of the day too. I just love showers. I love water. So I'm needing my showers. So we're going to move on from that. I'm going to get my quarter for our cart. Sometimes, depending on this ALDI here, people will leave quarters on the side so that you don't have to have a quarter. Or sometimes I will just purposely leave my cart unchained just so that the next person can have it. So, or sometimes I'll just leave my quarter if somebody had already left theirs. But I try and do good deeds like that because it does help a little bit. It helps others. And I love feeling good knowing that, you know, even something as small as that I've helped somebody with today. I'll probably record on my phone. I probably won't take my camera with me because this definitely is a bigger camera and I don't want to draw attention. So let's go ahead. back home and I put the food away, forgetting that I was vlogging. This bread I did want to share with you. Even though I put a lot of my stuff away already, I put it up. I'm making my lunch right now. But the bread I specifically got for my boys. I'm not going to be able to eat it because it does have gluten in it. But yeah, I got it because I saw this lady on TikTok. She had a bread that was similar. She cut it in half. She put like this butter with garlic down as the base. And then she went in with like a marinara sauce or a red sauce on top of that. She put her different cheeses, pepperoni, and then just used it as like a pizza. So she was able to cut it up into like 4 or 5 slices. But with this bread being so thick, this should probably work. It's probably not enough to fill both my boys, but with me splitting it in half and doing it as 2 big slices, I think that should be enough for them because this is pretty thick bread and being cut in half. I also have some other like veggies and stuff on the side. I do want to put like maybe onion, bell pepper, maybe some like spinach on top of it as well to kind of go on with the pizza. And then maybe I can do like, if not fries, I can do maybe some chips or something with them as like a side dish. I'm not going to do it tonight because they have had pizza the last 2 nights with Mari's schedule being late. I had to kind of do like the quick meals. So that's just a dinner idea that I'm going to do later on this weekend probably. And then also, I meal prepped my ground turkey yesterday that you guys saw. I'm just making wraps for me for lunch today. Okay, so what I like to do with my wraps is toast them first. Of course, I'll like fold it in half, but then I'll just toast. I'll eat 2 wraps for the most part. I put my ground turkey in there. You can kind of dish it up like how you want to, doctor it up how you want. Oh, I also grabbed some blueberries, some fruit to go for my breakfast and kind of just snack throughout the day. And then I did get some carrots. Normally, I'm not a carrot person, but I decided to get these so I can kind of saute these with like my bell pepper and like my onions and veggies. And then put these on my wraps as well too. So with them already being shredded, I like that. That way I don't have to cut it down. And I can just kind of see how these work too. So these are the Taylor Farm carrots that I'm going to try later on, and then I'll let you know if I like them. Again, you can put these like on salads, have them for side dishes, you know, just kind of vamp up your meals. Okay, so right now I'm just finished taking a break on getting work done, and I also tried to start editing some for this vlog. So what I've been doing lately is going to trade school earlier so that I have time to read. I've been reading the Kennedy Ryan book. This is Can't Get Enough, and this was the only one they had at Target. I know y'all, I went to Target to get the book because I wanted it that bad, but it was the only place that had that book available in my location. I don't really shop at Target like that for real, but yeah, so it's really good. Can't get enough. I also bought it on Audible too because I like to have it, I like to listen to it while I'm reading, especially if I'm in a place where there's a lot of noise and I can't really focus. So they'll read it to me as I'm reading the book, and I like it because sometimes they go in and add a little bit more emphasis in some of the narratives versus what I would be reading. And I'm almost done with this book. This one is the last one in her series. So I did order the other 2 a few days ago. It says it's not coming until next week. So I couldn't wait. I wanted to see if I actually liked her books. That's why I decided to get this one first. So I really like it, and I'm going to be reading the other 2 in her series. I'm almost finished. I have 2 chapters left from this book. And if you're looking for like a good read, this is in the romance section. So yeah, Can't Get Enough, Kennedy Ryan. Definitely check it out. So I'm back in my office. I picked Trey up from school, but what I was telling you about the Kennedy Ryan, when I was telling you about the Kennedy Ryan books, is she has a series. I looked it up online, and it's her Skyland series. So she has 2 other books, Before I Let Go and This Could Be Us, that I ordered off Walmart.com. And I just wanted to make sure that I had liked Can't Get Enough first, even though this is the last of the series. So I want to read those 2 to see if it talks about the stories of her best friends and just kind of get a little bit more information on those books. Hopefully I should be getting my Walmart package, I think next week. so then I can start reading the other books, because I have 2 chapters left in this one. I didn't get a chance to read it today in the car because I was talking to my mom on the phone, but I'm gonna try and finish this book today and then be finished with this one so that I'm ready for when the others come. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here so that I can start a new one. The boys both of them should be home soon, so the house is gonna be real loud very, very soon. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, leave a heart at the bottom so that I know you like these type of day in the life videos. Thumbs up, and I will see you guys later. Bye.